Okay, so I know in the last video I said that was Degrassi, The Next Generation, right? I lied. How did I forget Jimmy and Marco? I'm sorry, Drake. I'm sorry, Marco. So anyway, we're just gonna do it in batches because I suck at keeping track of who's and where. So I just went straight back to the Degrassi fandom page with all the Degrassi guys, took screenshots of their photos, and we're just gonna do it in batches. I feel like this is a lot easier because my ass can't remember not a damn thing. So anyway, let's continue on with our next video. So I'm just using the same tier ranking, got the same photos because we're gonna need a lot more space, okay, for a lot of these characters. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. First up, we have Adam. So with Adam, I love Adam. He was such a goofball, very loyal person, very loyal friend. Just a good guy. Like, I just loved Adam. If Adam was still alive, I would have him meet my dad or meet my parents because Adam was just such a good guy. I swear, he was just going through a lot with his family because Audra is a terrible mother, and I don't fault him for that. So that's not his fault whatsoever. Moving on to, who is this? Blue? I think I counted Blue just because he was with Holly J. Because there were a lot of guys that were like kind of like background guys that I really didn't count. But I count Blue because he was with Holly J for a little bit. So you might see some guys where you're like, huh? But I'm just including them because they were actually dating someone part of like the main cast, you know. So they're essentially kind of part of it. But I think I didn't count Bobby because Bobby is an obvious, no, leave me the hell alone. I'll call the police on you in a minute just for even looking at me. So he doesn't need to be on the list. But with Blue, I'm still going to put him in, yeah, no thanks. Because you have the absolute audacity to try to tell someone how to act and how to be as a person and trying to change them. And you even call her by her actual, like, name. It's Holly J, okay? It's not Holly. It's like, oh, you could be the person that I like. Or like, oh, you just wanted to change her. And I don't like any dude like that. Like, don't change me. Don't talk to me. Don't bother me. Like, I get that there's certain parts, you know, everybody grows and develops as people. Other people, you know, boyfriends and other people in general just make you a better person. Blue would do the opposite. I feel like Blue would make somebody the worst version of themselves. And they might snap because of it. I'm just saying. Next up is Bruce. Still, yeah, no thanks. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't need to go any further. Next up is, I think this is Cam. I try my best to screenshot their faces. I don't know why it's cutting off like that, but moving on. Cam. Oh, sweet Cam. Not bad, y'all. My storage was full. iPhones are highly annoying. I'm just going to say that. Anyway, moving on to Cam. If Cam was alive, I would put him in Come to My Window. My baby needed some therapy. Everybody needed some therapy in that whole situation. I thinking about me from high school, I needed therapy. So he definitely would just be in Come to My Window because, babe, we all needed help. Anybody got time to be meeting anybody. Also, his parents weren't around either, so he needed to be around his parents. Like, he just needed to be back home. He did not need to be, like, no famous hockey star. And in the end, he didn't become one anyway. So it was kind of ridiculous how his life was so short because of that. And his mental health and everything like that going on. Yeah. Just Come to My Window. Connor Delorier. I'll have Connor be my dad. I love Connor. Connor would be able to, like, hold himself when it comes to talking to other people. Like, yes, because of him being on the spectrum, it would be very straightforward, but then there would be no room for bullshitting. He would be telling it just like how it is and what he intends to be, like, be as a person, be as a partner in a relationship. I feel like Connor would be a very good guy to talk to parents with because there'll be no bullshit. He'll just say it straightforward of what he thinks and what he expects. And a lot of parents, they just want a straight up truth about people's intentions with their children. And he'll be like, yeah, This is my intention. Or, oh, we're hanging out, we're together. I'm not ready to, make those next steps, but him being able to communicate that, I feel like that'll be extremely helpful for him when just talking to, like, parents and stuff. Next up is Danny Van Zant. Danny can be my dad, too. Danny is just a very loyal guy. He tried to be a good boyfriend to Leia. Leia was just lying all the damn time. He even was, like, ready to fight Peter for her when she was clearly lying because Peter was not looking at her, okay? He never would. Not to say anything against Leia, but he just wouldn't. Like, Peter just wouldn't do that. Next up we have is Dave. Dave is a sneaky link. I don't care. Sneaky link. What? Because this dude, he literally wanted Allie so goddamn bad, and when he finally got her, he cheats on her. I'm so confused. Like, Dave made my head hurt. He would just be a sneaky link. I'd be like, you know what? You ain't got to be committed to me because clearly it ain't working for you, my guy. Next up is Declan. No thanks. Don't even look at me. Don't come near me. I will file a police report if you breathe near me. I swear for God. Declan, if you haven't watched Is Declan a Creep or a Prince video, I'm going to need you to watch it because ultimately the conclusion is that he's a creep. And I will give you plenty of context and plenty of evidence in that video. So please check that out in my playlist. Next up is Derek. Yeah, no thanks. As you can see so far, there are very minimal guys that I would actually meet my parents or have any type of hookup with. Because a lot of these guys, I'm just like, nah, I would pass on you in a heartbeat. Okay? That's all I have for this video. If you like this video, be sure to like it. Comment below what your ranking would be for this batch that I just did. And stay tuned for part 3.